YouTube? It's your girl Lily. I have an update for you guys. So first of all, anyone who's new to my channel, my name is Lily. I'm 25, 3 kids, going active duty for the Army. Um, so, if you're new, please subscribe to my channel. Look at my previous videos so you know what's going on. And everyone else who's been following me faithfully, thank you. And I kind of want to pick up from last video. So pretty much, I told you guys that some weeks ago, I received a call from the Federal Investigation, basically the people with the Army. Basically, they did a security clearance on me that was needed for infantry. A big thing people need to know, I don't know if one of the recruiters told me that for like now you do need a security clearance for infantry. You do now. You didn't before, but you do now. Another one said maybe I just got picked randomly for one, but regardless, 11X, I was picked to do a security clearance. And they did one. I had an interview with the investigator. I said that the reason why I had the interview, he told me, is because they pulled a few things on my credit from like 2012, 13. And basically I just had to like go on a payment plan to pay them off before I leave, which is doable. But the reason why I'm making the video is because my recruiter actually this is actually a big deal, and I feel like I don't want to rush the video. I might have to make another one because this, like, my phone gets, or not my phone, but my YouTube gets weird where I can't really upload long videos. And I feel like I'm going to lose some followers as I say this. I know, because I was so confident in the beginning. But you guys, I really sat down with my family, my dad. I sat down with a lot of people that are in, who's been in before, the recruiters. I sat down with a whole lot of people, and I kind of looked at everything logically about my MOS infantry. Now, I haven't got word back yet on whether my security clearance was denied or approved. That has not come back yet. However, I did sign something to change my MOS, and I signed that, I don't know, sometime last week. And here's why. Like I said, I sat down with my family, recruiters, veterans, people in right now, and I really looked at, for me, although not that I wasn't thinking about my kids, I kind of looked at things in a different perspective than what everyone else, like, on the outside was looking in. And then when I listened to them, it kind of makes sense. Now, I'm not going into the Army or the 11X infantry. I wouldn't be going into infantry as a single woman with no children, like no ties. That's a lot easier. And then I'm, a female. The physical part, although I was nervous about whether I'm gonna pass or not, was not what's bothering me at all. When I thought logically, though, I am bringing my kids. My kids will be moving with me. That is, what's going to happen. Therefore, infantry, you're not home a lot. It's not like another MOS. And I don't know, I know not all MOSs are identical, but for infantry, you're on the field a lot. Everyone deploys, but infantry deploys more. They're prone to be deployed longer. They're always out in the field. So, I'm coming home, late. My kids are probably sleeping. Then I gotta wake up at the ass crack of dawn. Obviously, I knew something could happen. I could die, But then when you think about it, it's like, I'm not a single person. I think I was looking at, like, infantry is something I always wanted to do if I joined the military. Besides military police. But yeah, I always wanted to do that's badass. I finally opened it for women. I'm a tomboy. I like that kind of stuff. I'm a physical fit person. Like, I wanted to do that, but I wasn't thinking logically. Obviously, my kids were coming with me, but not being in that environment before, obviously, I'm not in the Army, so you don't really think about it. But when you talk to a bunch of experienced people, and then when I really sat down and think about it, it's like, I'm bringing my kids along with me. Am I bringing them really? Do I really want to leave them all the time because I'm, of my MOS? Do I really want to be deployed and away from them a lot? Do I really want to, not that you can't lose your life in the other MOS, but I have a higher chance. Do I really want to do that with children? And I thought about it, and I decided I'm not even going to wait for a decision on the security clearance. I decided to change my schedule. I'm about to go do my MOS. And I told you I signed a paperwork last week. My recruiter literally called me about 15 minutes ago and said, I need you in the office tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. so we can drive the meds. You can pick your different MOS. I don't know why I'm like out running errands. I didn't ask like, oh, what do they have? I guess I have to wait and see what they have for me. But he just said be ready to go tomorrow. So I have class. Although I'm in California, you guys, I live not the Bay Area. I'm like in Antioch. It's yada yada yada. It's anyone who's in California or who watches the news knows that like parts of California, like around Napa area, you know, fires everywhere. I'm not in that area, but I'm an hour away from it, and classes are canceled, schools are closed because of the smoke, because of the wind. Yesterday, the smoke carried over here really strong. So today, school is closed, but I still, you know, I had to go to work. And so hopefully tomorrow, classes are canceled again because I do have a morning class. And I'm hoping it's canceled again because I don't want to have to miss class, but I have to. He didn't really give me an option. He was like, hey, tomorrow 4:30. So basically, you guys, tomorrow I go to MEPS to get a new contract, change my MOS. Like I did the first time, I'll show you my contract, show you what job I got, obviously. I think I'll be getting a different leave date. For the most part, it should be the same because, again, I'm leaving in January. I'm leaving later than most would leave after signing their contract because I'm in school. I'm in the middle of a semester, so that, like, pushed out my leave date. It may be pushed back a little bit longer or a little bit sooner, depending on what the job is. I get a different, you know, training area, depending on what it is. I'm kind of excited. I'm really sad because, like I said, the infantry was good. And I really wanted it, and I'm not backing out because of physical anything. Again, I really sat down. I don't care what anyone thinks. If you guys want to unfollow me because I'm not sticking to infantry, even though I was dead set on it, that's fine. But and there's times where we have to really sit back, and it's not about our image, how we look to other people. I don't care about how other people view me. I know I was so confident and wanted infantry, but it's about my kids and my family in the future. And going into the military, any branch is dangerous to an extent, and you are going to deploy no matter what your unit is, what your MOS is. But I also know now, talking and just really, I didn't really sit down with anybody, but now that I sat down and really listened to understand, to learn, I know that it's not best for me with my children, you know, to jump into infantry. If it was just me, a single mom, not single mom, sorry, a single person with no kids, that's fine. But I have children, and I love my babies to death, and I can't, whatever the Army orders me to do, I have to do. I could be doing the stupid laundry thing and go on deployment, I would have to go, but I could choose to pick a different MOS that doesn't require as much. So I can actually raise my kids. I want to raise my kids. I don't want to spend half my military career on deployments, or I'm barely home to see them do anything. I want to be able to raise my kids. I want to get an MOS that I can do something, come home to my kids, have somewhat of a stability for them. Somewhat. Obviously, the military is not 100%, but you guys get my drift. If you're a parent, you know where I'm coming from. So that's that. So tomorrow, at some point, it's either going to be tomorrow or the next day. I have Saturday classes too. Good, jeez, I have a full schedule. Regardless, I'm going to let you guys know within the next 2 days what the MOS was, all that good stuff. So, thank you for following me, subscribing, liking my videos, looking at my videos, comment. If you have any questions, talk to me. I will answer to the best of my ability. If you guys have any questions that I can ask a recruiter, I will do so. So, love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow or the day after to give you further updates. Okay, bye.